Happy Easter. This is Vinnie, and this is the world according to Vinnie. And I'm hanging out with my friend here, guitar playing, rock and roller. This came from my girlfriend Sherry's daughter, Autumn, for Christmas. It was kind of nice. I keep that in my man cave, my video room, and it's been a long time, a real long time since I've done a video. But you know, it's Easter Sunday. I'm about ready to go out and spend time with my family. Of course, smoking a nice McAuliffe Magdalia cigar. I recommend that you get look up McAuliffe cigars. They're in your brick and mortar. If not, ask why they're not, because they're absolutely unbelievable. I've got my Rockstar coffee ready to enjoy the day. Well, it's been a while, so I want to talk a couple things. I guess we need to talk about what's going on in our world. We've got a lot of things going on. I mean, a lot of you all are struggling with gas prices. You have a lot of you know, the inflation, and that's going up. Now, you're going to hear some things like, well, that's because of the war in Ukraine. That's not what causes inflation. It probably is not helping, and it may be affected a little bit. But this has been going on for a year and a half. Kind of coincides with what's going on with our current administration. Let's just talk about inflation. Inflation's really, there's probably two big reasons, maybe three. One was the supply chain issues. That didn't help. That's a problem. Part of it, you know, California is, you know, they got so many different rules. You go, you know, Governor DeSantis in Florida is going, hey, bring the ships down. We're ready to unload them. Let's go. But that's one. The second area is, as it's been for years on both sides, both parties, we spend more than we take in. And I don't understand that, because I know you are probably like me. I work on a budget. I can only spend what I'm bringing in, and I have to figure that out. And that's why a budget's important. Washington, D.C. they don't really have a budget. They say they do, but they just spend more. And I know some of it was because of COVID, but if you read some reports, there's a lot of the money, it's not even been spent yet. So we, you know, allocated it, and we still have it sitting. It's ridiculous. If you're going to do that, why don't you release it, give us all a couple $1,000s, and let's call it good. But they're not going to do that. And the third big reason is the Fed. They flooded the market with money back down to the banks and flooded it out. And those three things is what's causing they're saying 8%, but if you look at the numbers, they've changed how they figure inflation, and it's because they don't want any bad numbers coming out. But it could be anywhere between 14 to 17%, actually. I don't know if gas prices will ever go down, because that's part of their plan. The plan is everyone get a electric car. Let's just go get one. And I don't know about you, but I don't have 50, 35. I guess you can get a Tesla for 35. I'm not buying a $35,000 car. Just not going to. I'm good with mine. 3, 4, 5-year-old car. I'm kind of like one of those Dave Ramsey kind of guys that you know, we just need transportation. That's what we need. So that's what's going on, and it's sad. Here we are reflecting on Easter, trying to be with family. Everything's going to cost more. If you know, go and get hams, things like that, that's terrible. I mean, that is really terrible. The prices. I used to spend about $70 a week in groceries. Now it's almost $90. So I don't know. That's a couple things we want to talk about. I don't really. There's so many things. I mean, I'm almost feeling sorry for our current president. I mean, it is. It's not good to watch. It's not really fun to watch, I guess. I mean, when he's trying to shake hands when there's no one there, when Former President Obama comes in. They ignore President Biden. They all, he's looking for someone to talk to, and they're all talking to Obama and looking elsewhere, and he's basically a non-factor, and it's scary. If you look at some of the fun things that's going on, that the coming out of Afghanistan. Now, President Trump wanted us to do that. I don't really think he would have ever closed Bagram Air Force Base and then force everybody to go downtown airport, and then look what happened. A complete mess. And we moved the military out before we take care of U.S. citizens and those that we need to take care of. That's sad. That's a distraction. When that happened, other things, it's like, look at this object. Look, don't look over there. Don't look here. That's why Ukraine's terrible. But one thing I saw something, and I posted on my Facebook page, my personal one. George Bush, Putin invaded. I think was it Georgia? Yes. Obama, you had Crimea. Putin, then Ukraine. Not one time did we have any skirmishes during our President Trump administration. I think they were scared of him. I think everyone's scared because you don't know what he's going to do. But I have a feeling this would be a lot different because we knew Russia was, loading up on the border. I mean, everyone could see it. Why are they doing all those maneuvers and moving everything in? So I think they're trying everything to actually, get our minds off things. Now, last thing I'm going to end with. Coming up, a lot of primaries for Democrats and Republicans are going to be coming up. I know ours is going to be the first Tuesday in May in Indiana. So all I'm asking you is this. Vote if you truly look at what's going on. If you're one of those that just says, well, I'm just going to vote because of whatever reason, I like their haircut. I don't want you to vote. Don't. I want somebody that's actually going to look at things. And for instance, Indiana, we have 7 or 8 going for one of our congressional seats. Well, Mike Sodrell, great guy, been there, done that. But you know what? He's older. I think there's a gentleman, there's a young lady, Erin Houchin, a big Trump supporter. I'm unsure about her. In fact, I think Stu Israel, he was a former military. I think that may be where I'm looking, but I'm still kind of sifting through some of the candidates before I make my decision. But you need to make sure you vote local. Get the people that believe in what you believe in, that's going to do the good work. So that's kind of the last thing I wanted to talk about. I don't really know anything exciting. This is the first time I had a video. I just wanted to kind of put one out and talk about some of the things according to Vinnie, the world according to Vinnie. Still here in Indiana, haven't made any moves. Hoping to move to Florida. Just posted something, or I am posting something to Vincent Sherry's Excellent Adventures. That's another YouTube channel that Sherry and I are going to be doing a lot of traveling and just seeing the sights, interviewing restaurants, places like that. So look out for that. Anyway, I hope you have a really good Easter Sunday. Let's just all keep our eye on the ball. Make sure we're not being taken even more than we are. It's time for the United States citizens to kind of say, enough's enough. I mean, I've heard enough woke. I've heard enough other stuff that I'm done with that. So my candidates that I'm picking, I ask them those questions because I'm tired of it. I want a balanced budget. I want somebody that actually is going to do something for us because we run the show. I have no idea why that cuts off like that.